Hello, and welcome back to episode 48 of Rule the Waves 2 German Brawlers with your host, Alexius. We're in December of 1946, about to click over to 1947. We rearranged our foreign stations. We are preparing for a war with any of France and Italy again, or the US, with our new allies, Japan. We unfortunately lost our security arrangement with the British, although it was very beneficial for a long time. Would love to have it longer. It is to be no more. Oh, one of our agents caught in France. He's a hero now. All of our air bases re-equipping with Messerschmitt 232 fighters. And additional cruisers. Tempted to tell him to pack sand. Bigger budget though would be handy, but I think it's going to be canceled out in the actual building of them. But let's see what we can do. An interesting requirement. Let's design a new light cruiser, because I'm not going to be able to afford to build 10 heavy cruisers. It's a bit of an awkward design. How about we cancel that? We do triple forward superimposed, aft superimposed, and aft. All super firing. Increase the tubes. Really clear that. We want HI, torpedo reloads. Don't want the light AA. We want the medium, full directors. We want to put mines on this? How big is this thing? Yeah, that's going to be too expensive to build 10 of those. When do we get 3 tubes for non-central line on ships below 6,000? Okay. I'm okay with that. Or we can put them on the center line. That's not a bad plan. E and R. A little crowded. And I forgot the minimum weight before running into issues for 6-inch gun. I think I'm running into too many errors and it won't tell me. So let's bring this down to a reasonable level. That's 1. Ship is way overweight. I know. Do want a minimum of 2. Still too heavy. Just to get it underweight. All okay. Seriously overweight. Drop the gun size. Oh, we can't because I want to see what the weight requirement is. Give it no deck. Must have an armored deck. That always been the case? Alright, 6-inch guns usable on a 3,500 ton hull. Can't do half-inch. Already know. How small can you make a 6-inch armed? Regardless. Alright, what do we want? Bare minimum, we want 6-inch guns, dual purpose autoloaders. We want them to have a good amount of ammo. We want to have our torpedo launchers. We can do E and V maybe? Doesn't look quite so crowded. We do want maximum anti-aircraft fire. Mines are right out. Don't want any aircraft. Can't do K guns. Torpedo defense is going to be heavy. We want at least 30 knots, preferably 32. Medium range is fine. Do want splinter guards. Conning tower can be unarmored. The guns need to be armored. I want them to be splinter proof as well. Wow, there's an immunity zone. Actually really surprising. So, if we do a ship like this, drop the A director slightly. It is approximately 7,000 tons. I want a 7,000 ton ship armed with 6-inch guns. And that's it. Those autoloaders are expensive. Not surprising. Alright, if we... Our 32 knots of speed definitely is a great contributing factor. We can squeeze it down to 6,200 tons. Alright, I might actually be happy with this. I mean, it has no torpedo defense, but we're just gonna have to live with that. Bremen class. Two purpose not allowed for... Oh, right. Well, we can't have that. Do we add a third turret then? Brings her up to 6,300 tons. And makes her multiple redundant. A AA directors are too heavy, so can't add another one of those. Need to drop the AA armament slightly. All okay. Alright, let's build 10 of these. Gonna escort cruisers. Oh right, it's gotta be designed first. Better AP. New docks are finished. US pretty angry that we stole some technology. And we want 10 Bremen class cruisers. Of course, this is going to bankrupt us. Go for the win, of course. More delays on the new torpedo bomber. More spying. Umbria or Zara class heavy cruiser. Slightly armored, but not a bad plane. Marginal improvement of the 232. Ooh. Absolutely, we'll take the prestige and piss off some people. Alright, the cruisers are finished. Or the mission to build them is finished. Alright, I think we might be going to war with France. Better machinery, better mine efficiency, oh, better blind fire control radar. Halt all those cruisers, get our heavy ships being built again, and we will build 3 of these at a time for the moment. Alright, I should be able to take them off foreign station, active, move ship to Northern Europe. Absolutely. We can succeed over France. We just did it. What could they have possibly done in 2 years? New floatplane scouts. Not very tough, but it's maneuverable, has good speed, a little bit short ranged. I'm gonna go with the Messerschmitt though. And then, what's next? Medium bomber. Ooh, heavy bombers now. Medium bombers, what we want is speed and bomb load. And our tonnage seems to be doing very well. Alright, let's lower intelligence gathering on everyone else and focus on France, since we could be at war at any point now. Go ahead and mobilize everyone because we're in the orange. Oh, yeah, that's brutal. Halt construction of the new cruisers. Early surface to air missiles. Torpedoed and damaged one of our heavy cruisers. We could go to war with France right now and take a look at the almanac just to be sure. Got 4 battlecruisers, 1 carrier, not building any. Well, what has she been building? Some light carriers, a couple heavy cruisers. Dude, France is weak. There we go. Glad I put everyone on active service. Yeah, suppress enemy airfields. We're not going to be able to attack ships out this far. Oh, that's not what I want. I want the carrier. It's fine. Known ships sighted. Full speed. We'll cut off their retreat to France. Or line of retreat. Not retreating yet. Transports. Those do not look like transports to me. Those look like battle cruisers. And we get the first hit with a 14-inch gun on one of those Dunkirks. 2 more. Finally receive one, but it's a medium hit. 14-inch hit. Another 14-inch hit. Now we're engaging with fore and aft turrets. 1 14-inch hit. 1 14-inch hit. 2 14-inch hits. 4 14-inch hits. And we finally received our first heavy gun penetrating hit. Three more 14-inch hits. Definitely slowing already. 2 more 14-inch hits. We receive 1 more penetrating hit. Splinters. 2 more 14-inch hits. 2 receiving 14-inch hits. 3 hits on them. 3 hits on them. 2 hits on them. 1 hit on them. 2 hits on them. Another 14-inch hit on a Dunkirk. Another 14-inch hit, receiving 1 heavy. No penetration. Another 14-inch hit. Their destroyers are getting aggressive. Another 14-inch hit. Another 14-inch hit. 4 more 14-inch hits. This isn't even a contest. More 14-inch hits. Let's continue to maneuver, avoiding their destroyers and any torpedo. Oh, see, now they're maneuvering for potential torpedo runs. Now they seem to be just focusing on getting into position. Past the Dunkirk. Make sure to take out this rapier. Oh, the S-19 just blew up randomly. Hit by rapier. Using 6-inch guns? No 5-inch. Ordered as a medium hit though. Yeah, the Dunkirk does not need more torpedoes. Keep going. Not sure which Dunkirk is we're getting hits on. I think we're still mostly focused on the previous one. Do they have torpedo tubes? They do not. Alright, now we're definitely shooting this Dunkirk down here. 4 hits. 1 hit. 3 hits. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by a torpedo. That was too many. Yep. Lutzow hit by 2, Seedlitz by 1. Seedlitz looks like it got hit on the fore and aft section. Or Lutzow, I mean. Seedlitz having got hit in the belt where the torpedo protection is strongest because it tickled her. Alright, there's some transports up north. And another division, possibly with their remaining carrier. Keep heading north. Heavy cruiser. Don't attack the sinking Dunkirk. How many better targets you could be shooting? Now it looks like it's just the heavy cruiser formation with heavy destroyer escort. Makes me nervous. There's their turn. Full, engage them on the starboard side. There's another turn. Turning in is dangerous. Kinda want to just go head to head, but I'm going to turn away. Alright, there we go. Lutzow hit. Damage to the rudder? Yes. Other than that, nothing significant. We'll change direction. Yes to all. Pick up as many survivors as you can. Seedlitz is starting to run out of ammo. A little nervous about the Fonkno. Alright, she turned away, so I'm going to turn up towards the transports. That is our primary objective. Lutzow maneuvering away from these destroyers down here. Looks like we may have taken out one of their rapiers. Slow and sluggish. Drive straight through the formation. Engaging on both sides. How the carrier is doing. Yeah, the destroyer is disengaged to the west. This must be the close-in escorts. Saber class. Definitely broken up the convoy. That Saber can't be feeling good. I've seen a couple of visual indications of hits. That little red blister. That could be fire as well. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Yeah, that Saber's down. Continue cleanup operations. I really like an aviation cruiser or carrier. Doubtful. Lubeck hit by torpedo. Yeah, I imagine that's very bad for her. Alright. Engaging blindly with our fire control. Could take out these enemy ship unsighted hit by torpedo. Maneuver in, we can clean up these destroyers, finish out this battle. France has no hope. This has gone very ugly for them right off the bat. Oh, there's the other destroyer squadron without something to escort. Yeah, we'll continue to cut in. Puts us full broadside at short range, but I didn't think she would be combat effective anymore. We've got targets fleeing in all directions. I don't think we're going to be able to catch this squadron. We did lose the Lubeck. Destroyers meandering around the debris field, picking up survivors. Looks like a destroyer. Getting some hits on it. And she's down. She was a destroyer. Escopete. With that, I'm pretty happy with those results. We'll head back to Priest so that we can intercept anybody who is retreating to port. Nighttime is falling. Time is almost finished, so either we'll encounter somebody and we'll have a chance to sink them, or we won't and the combat will end before it's dawn. We lost 1 light cruiser, 1 destroyer for 2 battle cruisers, a heavy cruiser, 5 destroyers, and 17 transports. Nante is taking so many 14-inch shells. First hits 14,000 yards penetration. Hull pass through, turret penetrations. If it was a heavy 14-inch shell, it penetrated from the furthest to the closest ranges. How about the other one, Sully? Very first 14-inch hits, penetrating. out to 11,000 yards, 13,000 yards, turret disabled, that was not a penetrating hit. Turrets are 12.5-inch thick. Still though, almost all of the 14-inch shells are penetrating. We had some light damage, including some torpedoes. Again, they seem to tickle when you have tier 4 torpedo protection. And then a lot of ships sunk. It turned out very well. Gained 2 prestige. Battle of the Bay of Biscay. Alright, so we don't need our battleship on foreign station. Or we do. Okay. We'll stay on foreign station then. Where are we short? Tonnage requirement is... we're missing in West Africa. And the Mediterranean now requires significant... Where's our West? Oh, it was injured, that's right, because of the whole submarine thing. So we will take our older ships and send them to the Mediterranean. We will get all of our corvettes on trade protection. We will set... Wait, why not set these destroyers on trade protection? Oh, well, they're injured. For one. The Victoria Louises, ever faithful, we will set them to trade protection. We'll leave the other carriers in combat ops. Send 2 of them to the Mediterranean. Our raiders can go a raiding, except for the Northeast Asian one. Can't do that with that one. And then our Lutzows stay in Northern Europe. Alright, that should be everything. We can continue construction on 5 of these. Would like to build more shore batteries. That will have to wait. Corsica, value 5, Algeria, value 4. So we'll try to get Corsica invaded. What do invasion rings look like now? Not huge, but pretty significant. Might be able to invade Madagascar. We can definitely do Djibouti. Can't do the Caribbean. And none of the South Pacific Islands. Oops. And we don't have time for one more battle. Oh yeah, with the invasion, we're definitely using more money now. Well, if we start a battle, we start a battle. And occupies Borneo in a blitzkrieg invasion. All engagement, except They can't. With that, I can't really risk another battle. I'll be way over time, and I don't want to save in the middle of the battle. So I am going to stop here. Thank you for staying till the end. Let me leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. And do take care.